So we're back at the bar just like a minute later, and I'm gonna. Well, this was the sit down and hang out, the second serving in the morning. There I go ahead and slug it's like a 10 out of 10 rock star stop, 10 out of 10 Red Bull stop, like 10 o'clock Red Bull stop in yesteryears. Yesterday, a little bit earlier, and a brand new day, never been lived before, in the ABC New London New England radio show. Just the 15 minutes further from the 15-minute trek before Trumbull Nuclear Submarine Park and stuff. So, my plans are to be buying it's close to $80,000 in this New London City. It's a duplex, as livable as is now. The first floor could use some paint, and it's just got primer on the walls. But that's all the work that needs to be done. The whole thing. And the second floor is immaculate. It's painted already. The floors are nice, and the whole thing's structurally secure. It'll last the next decade or so. So I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna sell each apartment. Well, I'm gonna rent out each apartment for $1,200 a month. I'm gonna ask $1,200 a month plus utilities for it. I have them down to $1,000 for each apartment. It's a two-bedroom, and each apartment has two bedrooms and a full bath and a full kitchen, a living space. Um, I don't know if there's a dining room in both apartments. And there's shared laundry in the basement, and there's shared storage space in the attic. It's on a 4,000 square foot lot. I think the house itself is a thousand square foot. It takes up 1,004. A nice 3,000 square foot yard. But it's over next to the highway, so there's going to be noise pollution in the air. But it's no big deal. Well, I'm going to slug it, see how well it's called. So. And save a little sip, whatever. Makes me thirsty. So, anyway, I'm sitting down for this. But it's nothing startling. It's not like there was another death in the family. You have a parakeet passed away a week after the parrot. The parrot was old age. The parakeet probably had a brain tumor that developed from old age. Or eye tumors or something. And I think she had big puffy welts that swelled up right where her eyeball, right at her eye socket on either end. So she looked like the fly from the Jeff Goldblum film. So and she couldn't see a wink out of either of them. But she was about 10 years old though, and they only live 15 anyway. I bought her 5 years ago for $5, and she was ready to die then. She was already a mature parakeet 5 years ago, and I picked her up for $5 from a family friend. And then Mr. Sir, I guess I talked to my Grammy, which I alluded to the other day, and my Grammy said that her mom bought him when he was 50. He was already a parrot, elder parrot, or a senior citizen as far as life goes. He wasn't quite 65, but he was 50 already. He was a senior pretty much. And that was back in sometime after 85, but sometime before 1990. So then he lived another 35 years, just almost 30 years. 35, yeah. It's between 80 and 85 as old age and just killed over. So he couldn't take the transition. I think he slept a good 8 or 10 hours under the sheets. And when he woke up, he couldn't come to that he was in a new environment. He had a heart attack. When he realized he was in a different setting, and I walked around the corner, and he calmed down a bit. I pat him a few times, and then he just flopped over on his stomach. He like turned around and fell down off his rail and fell back asleep or into some kind of sleep state, which was the onset of death, I guess. I thought he was just going to sleep on his stomach. You know, that's naive, isn't it? Sorry about the angle. I'd have you sitting over here so look at me, but I can't show up my neighbor's property. It's actually the park owner's property, the park owner property. But then I guess people that buy the trailers, specifically private people, and they rent them out to other private people. So I mean, I could go ahead and shut the town road, but when it comes to residences or the residents in the residences, I'd have to get some kind of paper from the sign, consent forms, or I just take their video and put them online. A whole lot of people on tubes don't get consent forms for the audience. Or for the actors, the people in the videos. They don't get consent forms, and then they go ahead and make $1 million, but they never got a consent form for the people in there. It's whatever. I'm doing my best to follow the guidelines, policies, regulations, and things, for the tube channel, because I want the $100 a week. And if I doesn't get it, and probably before I get 100 subscribers, which is one of the prerequisites, is I'll probably download the whole thing. I'll get the YouTube downloader and get all of my videos onto a DVD. I want to get the commercials I put in too, so it'd be a nice 1 hour per. And I need like 100 DVDs. I think that you can fit 2 episodes on a DVD, 2 hours worth of it. Sometimes they're an hour and a half with the commercials. Without the commercials, I don't know. You can put a whole season on DVD, probably be 4 DVDs a season. You get the Blu-rays, you can fit more in there. I don't have a Blu-ray player in any of my computers or a Blu-ray burner. I think it would be expensive. I'd rather use DVDs than Blu-rays anyway. At least get something on a some sort of hard copy, buy an external and download them and make copies and keep it on a computer, put it on an external, put it on other computers, put it on a private intranet server. I'd leave it on tubes, but I guess they made 75 videos private, and I only have 2,000 videos or something. I was thinking to myself that I really record 2,000 videos. I mean, 2,000 separate uploads, and maybe it was 1,000. I don't know. So what's up next? I wanted the longboard, but I got a couple of things to do. My script is ready, so I'm going to be picking up 1.5s from local pharmacy. It's a short walk. Well, that way I don't have to take a 3 milligram at 2 or 3 or 4. Between 1 and 5, really no later than 5, no earlier than 1. It's centered around the R3, I think. 3, 4, 5, then backwards is 2, 1, I was trying for a 3 o'clock on the dot, make it an every 24-hour thing, on some kind of strict regimen, But they were stressing a lenience about it. My prescriber and mom says, you can take it whenever. You should just make sure it's about 24 hours. So I have a little 4-hour window there between 1 and 5. What I'm still strict about is not drinking before, an hour before, or an hour after, or right that second during. With booze, don't take booze an hour beforehand, and don't have any booze an hour afterwards. Not even beer. Not even beer. Yeah. So I'm gonna move on to morning to-dos off cam, and I'll see if I can get this upload going. I'll probably be picking up my script while this is uploaded. And we can move on to longboarding the bunny slope. Um, Boarding the bunny slope, yeah, it's from Ocean down Longview. Pick up too much speed, you can take a right on Soundview to kind of mellow out instead of running into the fence, the back gate at Scarlet. So eventually, I want to get the Chalumba, the car that Jerry Garcia drove into a telephone pole on Route 85 in Waterford, on my channel and everything. I think 10 years from now, there's going to be a reboot of the Andy C. Newland and New England Radio Show, depending on if I inherit the 10,000 square foot property or not. So, or become a homeowner there, in perspective. I'm gonna go through all the bits and pieces and turn it into like something of a museum. Whenever Pops retires or comes into senility, I guess. Seniority, I guess, is what it's a senior citizen. Not really senility as far as the illness, but more becomes a senior citizen and more lenient about the what shared with the world. So you check off in like less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1.